Good morning, children. So, today we are going to start a new chapter in English grammar, that is chapter 7, nouns. Children, you have learned nouns in class 1, 2 and 3. Now you are going to learn nouns in class 4. So, children, when the teacher was asking you the definition of nouns, you were saying nouns are naming words. But what are these naming words, children? What does it name? Like we can see in the picture here, a mother and a son. So children, what is it? When I say mother, son, what are all these things? Father or brother, sister, daughter. These are the names of persons, right? Children, should I give this mother a name? Suppose she is Ria. The mother's name is Ria and the son's name is Prabhu. Fine. So mother, son, Ria, Prabhu, all these are names of persons. In the same way, here we can see a picture of a hospital. There are many other pictures always. There are many other things also present here like helicopter, trees, ambulance, driver, nurse, doctor, patient, a building, bench, flowers, so many things, right? Wheelchair. So children, here we are talking about place. Hospital is also a place. When you go to the shop, you go to the market, you go to the desert, you go to the forest, you go to the any place, fine, these things will come under the category of place. And you can give them particular name also, like you can give a particular name to this hospital. Suppose you are going to school. School is a name of a place, right? But which school are you going? Army public school, DAV public school, DPS, CMI central school. So all these things will come under the category of place only. Okay, when you go to temple or gurudwara or mosque anywhere, so all these will come under the category of place only. Now in the third picture we can see a beautiful forest. Children, forest is also a place. And you know who lives in a forest? Animals and birds. Like you can see lion, elephant, monkey. So children, can we give them some name? See, this elephant is so cute. Should we call them Appu? So children, lion, giraffe, elephant or Appu. All these names will come under the category of animals. Suppose you have pet bird at your home, any parrot. Okay, you can give the name to the parrot also. So, okay, so these are names of animals and birds. And we can see in the third picture a bench. So what is it? It is a thing. It is a name of a thing. Like in the second picture we can see ambulance, trees, flowers, wheelchairs, helicopter. All these are things. So what have you learned here? We have learned the names of persons, places, animals or birds and things. Okay, so what is a noun? A noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. It is so simple. Just take out your 4 fingers like this and you can repeat after me. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay. Children, in class 1 or 2 you were learning nouns and naming words. But now you have to say a noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. Like here we can see Anita is name of a person, forest is a name of a place, elephant is name of an animal and phone is a name of a thing. Now let's start the chapter. Parts of speech. A sentence is made up of words. We are now going to begin the study of words. When we look at various words, we find that we can place them in 8 different classes. These classes are called parts of speech. The 8 parts of speech are noun, adjective, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. In this chapter, we are going to study nouns. Yes, children, see, we have learnt about sentence. It is made up of words which gives meaningful, which makes some sense, okay, which has some meaning. We have also learned about subject and predicate. That subject is sentence is divided into subject and predicate. Fine. And we have also learned 4 different kinds of sentences: assertive sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence and exclamatory sentence. But children, when we write a sentence, suppose I am writing Ram is a boy. Fine. So each word each word is some part of speech. Okay, when I say Ram is a boy, so Ram is noun because it is a name of a person. In the same way, is helping verb, is article, boy is again naming word, so it is a noun. So whenever you write any sentence, whether it is short or long sentence, each word will have some part of speech. So total there are 8 part of speech, children. Fine. And now we are going to learn only nouns. Nouns naming words. Look at the following sentences. The boy is jumping. So children, the word boy is a name of a person. We can give him some name also. Ram is jumping. So Ram is the name of a person. The dog is barking. The word dog is the name of an animal. Suppose I am saying Bruno is barking. So Bruno is also name of an animal. That is a temple. The word temple is the name of a place. Okay, in the same way you can write mosque. That is a mosque. That is a gurudwara. Fine, that is a church. So all these things will come under the category of a place. He has a bat. So the word bat is the name of a thing, children. Bat, ball, pen, pencil, eraser, everything. Now boy, dog, temple and bat are naming words. Naming words are called nouns. And children, what will you learn? A noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. Please learn this. Now let us do the book exercise. You have to underline the nouns in the following sentences. Agra lies on the banks of the Yamuna. So Agra is the name of a place. And yes, banks. Like we say na children, bank of any river like Yamuna, Ganga. So bank will come under the category of place, and Yamuna is a name of a river. So please underline all these three. Now the whole class went to Mussoorie in May. So class is a name of a place, Mussoorie name of a place, and May it's name of a month. Insects has 6 legs. Insects, it will come under the category of animal only. Legs, things, name of a thing. There is a mosque near our house. So mosque and house both will come under the category of a place. Sheep give us wool. Sheep is a name of an animal and wool is name of a thing. We saw lions, tigers and giraffes in the zoo. So lions, tigers, giraffes, they are animals and zoo is a place. Add sugar to this cup of tea. So sugar, cup and tea, all these three are things. We have 2 eyes, 2 ears and 1 nose. So eyes, ears, nose are thing. Rama and Lakshmana went to the forest with Sita. So children, here Rama, Lakshmana and Sita, they are name of persons. But forest is a name of a place. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose were great leaders. So Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose and leaders, they are name of persons. I bought bread, jam and eggs from the bakery. So bread, jam and eggs, they are things, and bakery is the name of a place like the shop or market. Number 12, his uncles and aunts went to meet his parents. So uncle, aunts and parents are name of persons. The merchant sold the diamonds in another country. So merchant, name of a person, diamonds, name of a thing, and country, name of a place. So children, when you are doing this exercise, so like I am saying, you also say all these things. Then the concept will be clear. First you read the sentence like this. The India Gate, the Red Fort, the Qutub Minar are some historical places of Delhi. Then what will you do? Whatever naming words are there, you say and you tell which naming word is that. Person, place, animal or thing. Like you can say India Gate, Red Fort, Qutub Minar and Delhi. They are name of places. They sold away their refrigerator, air conditioner, television and computer. So children, refrigerator, air conditioner, television and computer are names of things. Now see, this is a small story, very beautiful story. What you have to do, read the story and underline the nouns in the following story. Okay. Chunmun was a little butterfly. So see here, we are talking about one butterfly whose name is Chunmun. So Chunmun is a name. Okay, name of an insect. Butterfly is an insect. Okay. She was different from all her friends. Friends, you can say name of a person. When we are saying friends, it will come under the category of person. Her wings were white. So wings, name of a thing. She had no colors on her body. Body, name of a thing, and colors also. So she was always sad. Where did you get such lovely colors? Again colors, underline. Chunmun asked the flowers. So Chunmun and flowers are naming words. The flowers shook their heads. Flowers and heads. We do not know, they answered. Chunmun asked the green grass, do you know where colors come from? Again underline Chunmun and grass, and here colors. The grass did not know. Again underline grass. Then Chunmun asked the sun, the river and the birds, but even they could not help her. So again we will underline Chunmun and then sun, river, birds. Okay. Chunmun was very disappointed. Underline Chunmun. She flew on till she reached a school. School is the name of a place, children, so underline it. See children, every time you will underline anything, please tell it. What is it? Okay. Like grass is the name of a thing, sun, river, all are things. There she saw a little girl painting a picture of a garden with green grass, pink and red flowers and many beautiful birds. So girl is the name of a person, picture thing, garden is the name of a place. See children here, green grass. Grass is a thing, but here green is an adjective. So you cannot underline. When you are specifying about some colors like red, pink, yellow, blue, then they are noun. But here when we are writing green grass, grass is noun and green is adjective. In the same way, pink and red flowers. Flowers is a noun here, but pink and red are adjective. And birds, okay, underline birds. Now again Chunmun you will underline. Chunmun was delighted. She was happy. It was happy. Please paint my wings in bright colors. Underline wings and colors. She requested. The little girl smiled and said, your wings are too delicate. I cannot touch them. So please underline girl and wings. Now Chunmun was in tears. Underline Chunmun and tears. See children, Chunmun, this name has come so many times. Okay, so I am not telling again and again that it is a name of an insect. In the same way, wings, colors, tears, they are things. They will come under the category of things. And girl is a name of a person. She could not see where she was flying. As she rose higher, she bumped into a rainbow. So underline rainbow, that has just appeared in the sky. So sky is also a thing. Her wings, underline wings, got painted in 7 colors. Okay, now the names are written of the colors, children. Now it is a noun. Now they are not adjective because we are naming the colors. Fine, so please underline all the colors. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Chunmun now looked bright and lovely. Underline Chunmun. She was very happy. So children, please do it on your own. Okay, and answer yourself. Now see what you have to do here. Solve the following puzzle with the help of the clues given below. Note that all the words are nouns. So children, clues are given in the next page. When you are doing this, you can sit with your book. I am reading the questions. Children, it is very simple. You can do it on your own. Like first one we will do for across. And third number, an animal that is a very long neck. So very easy answer. You know it is giraffe. Learn the spellings also. Number 4, used while taking a bath. So it starts with T. So obviously towel. Number 7, a place where patients are kept. Again very easy children. Where do we keep the patient? In the hospital. So write hospital. Number 8, shines brightly at night. So children, we know only 2 things are there, moon and stars. So number 8 starts with M, so we will write moon. Number 9, parts of the body we use to see things with. Very simple, we know we see with our eyes. Number 10, grows on head. So what do you have on your head? Hair. Now down, we will see all the questions from down. A farm animal that gives us wool. Very simple children. Sheep you are learning from class I think UKG, LKG only. Okay. Now next is looks like a mouse with wings. Like you can see in the picture also children. And only one letter you have to fill. So it will be bat. Number 3, makes gold ornaments. Children, who make gold ornaments? Goldsmith. What children are fond of flying? So it starts with K, children. I is already written and E is there. So kite. The sheep of the desert is camel. And the last one is what bees give us. So we know honey. Honeybee gives us honey. Okay, so these were the clues, children. You can do it on your own. Now grammar activities. Divide the class into 4 groups. Assign these 4 places to one group. Park, kitchen, market and railway station. Children, this is very interesting and easy activity. What you have to do, see, allow 5 minutes to each group to write the names they can find at these places. The group that has listed the maximum number of nouns wins. These words can be listed on the board. It will enrich children's vocabulary. So children, you are sitting at your home. So what you can do, children, I know everyone has gone to park, kitchen, market and railway station. So you can just close your eyes and start thinking what are the things you see in all these places, and please write at least 20 you can write, I know. And suppose you want to write more, then what you can do, you can download all the 4 pictures. Okay, park, kitchen, market and railway station, and you can just see and write. So you can do this with your parents also. Take help of your parents, or you write 20 words and show to your parents and tell them to check. So children, today we have learned nouns. What is a noun? A noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay, please do the book exercise on your own and you can check. You can take help from here. That's all for today, children. Thank you.